Hey everyone, Johnny Boy here, and welcome back to the Rune Factory 4 Special Level 1 walkthrough. In today's episode, we are chasing down Ethelbert. You know, I really should have thought this through instead of just running through the main story and get my intro dialogue out of the way. Anyway, we're chasing down Ethelbert, and I guess we encountered these guys. As far as where we're going today, maybe beat Arc 2, probably get to the Floating Empire, but we'll see. Anyway, so you finally come this far. But we can't let you go any farther, you understand? Lord Ethelbert is furious enough as it is. Your destiny ends here, because if yours doesn't, ours will. I have a secret plan this time. Check it out. I borrowed a rune spear from Lord Ethelbert. With this, we can wield the ancient magic used by Earthmates. Hey, wasn't that supposed to be a military secret? It's fine, as long as we win, it'll still be plenty secret. Omnigate, come forth. And fuse ancient magic Ethelink. Hey, no fair, why do I have to be this monster? I like that monster, that's not nice. We needed one that's good at distance attacks. No complaints here. Whatever, this works. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Goodbye. Oh, you actually didn't die. Interesting. Oh, these monsters are tankier than I remember. Either of you two feel like doing something? Rune sphere. Ow. Utterly useless. All of them. Still alive, Earthmate. I must say you're impressive. After all, you've managed to defeat the native dragons. Even if they were just copies. Blessed. How do you know my name? I've always been after the rune spheres you possess. Come, follow me, and I shall show you something most interesting. As an Earthmate, I'm sure you'd rather enjoy the sight. Although, I imagine I don't have to tell you to follow me. You're pursuing me, after all. What happened to my health? Oh, right. Ethelbert annihilated me. It's not very often I have to heal. Oh yeah, that's right. I made a bunch of potions. Man, past me was smart. Okay, so here's something to talk about. There is a snowman in the, I believe this is Zach's territory. Zach's territory. I'll remember by the end of the series, I promise. And if you walk up to him and press A, you'll get an ice cream out of him. And here's probably the last thing to talk about before we go into the fight. This tablet right here, if you click on it, there's a family portrait of 3 carved into this. It's giving you a hint. This will not open unless you come here with your wife or husband and child. You have to have all 3 of them to make it through here. Past this, I've heard there's a boss. I haven't seen it. I'm guessing it has to do with blizzards or something like that. But it also has a white stone behind it, which you need to make the dolphin brooch, one of the most broken accessories for your family. Now, let's go ahead and get into the fight. You've come, Lest. What are you trying to do? It would do you well to relax. I will show you something interesting, as promised. You should feel honored. For you're about to witness a sensation beyond the comprehension of ordinary mortals. Omnigate. This dragon is dull, ordinary, much like your mother. But I happen to have a part of a native dragon on hand. Behold. Etherlink. Said it right this time. Do you see now? I have the power to create native dragons at will. Not even an earthmate can accomplish this. Now, let the show begin. Spirit dragon as flies away. And it's dead. I love Million Strike. Well done, Earthmate. You've even defeated the native dragons I created. But that just makes things even more interesting. Come. I've prepared a perfect setting for you, Lest. I'll be waiting high above the clouds. Not so fast. Doug, no, don't, you're useless. Oh, I tried to tell you, buddy. Don't touch me with your filthy hands, wretched dwarf. Whoa, whoa, hey, that's not very nice. Damn. How unpleasant. I'll be waiting with the walls of my floating empire, Earthmate. I read that right? Waiting with my walls? Anyway, of course, your invitation is quite mandatory. Come of your own volition, or I'll make you come without it. What does that even mean? You'll find out soon enough. I will torture and torment all Earthmates until they become completely extinct.
You okay?
Doug, are you alright? I'm fine. And I've got something for you. A rune sphere? You're not so bad after all, Doug. I stole one from him just now. It serves him right. Doug! You're still recovering, Doug. I know you must feel some sense of responsibility for what happened, but you need to draw the line. We'd all be devastated if anything should happen to you. Oh, yeah. All of us. Mm-hmm. Les, Doug. I heard we've taken back one of the rune spheres. Yes, thanks to Doug. It would be best to place it in a rune spot as soon as possible. Though it could be stolen again if we don't post a full security detail around it. Once the reinforcements arrive, there should be enough... What's happening? Lest. Xiaopai? There's something in the sky. It seems best to go up to the observatory. Look over there. Over where? What's that? I'm not sure. All I do know is that it's attacking us. Sex attack? Zex! John! Come on now! Zex attacking us. I see. Floating empire. The spheres must be... I think you're right. Either way, we can't ignore it. I agree. Let's take the airship up there. I'll meet you at the airport once I report to the royal capital. Dearest. They'll start attacking you the moment you get near the empire. Not that I'm trying to stop you at this point. But I just want to make sure you're ready for what lies ahead. Will you come with me?
Yes.
Of course. Please come see me before you board the airship. Venti. Let's take the airship to the floating empire. I just love that this big giant demon just spawned out of my backside. Lest. Are you ready? Yep.
Okay.
Then let's go. That can't be. I've never seen something this big floating in the sky. Their technology is unbelievable and kinda terrifying. Yeah. Lest, look. Green dragon! Monsters from the Empire. Arthur, stay right where you are. Alright, be careful you're not thrown off. Bring it on! What's the worst that could happen? I get amnesia again? He's dead. He's dead. They're dead. Guys, he's dead. Guys, he's dead. Stop. There are more of them. Wait, is Green hitting Arthur with those gusts of wind? It's kind of funny. Lest, you're amazing. You stood up against a veritable army all by yourself. I cannot help but admire your tenacity. Give me more! You're a tiger. You're great! Well, we're almost there. Hold on tight. I'm going to pick up the pace. But my dragon claw. Oh. There don't seem to be any soldiers around here. Perfect. Seems like a good spot to drop me off then. Alright, one moment. Thank you very much, Arthur. May I leave the town in your care? Of course, I'll watch over it in your absence. I'm going to get those rune spears and save Venti. Wait, no, oh. Oh. Well, there goes my claw. Anyway, we're here. The Floating Empire. The place with not one, not two, not three, but technically 5 bosses. I mean, granted, one is like a boss with 3 forms, but you know, I'm starting to notice that my damage is falling off. I might actually have a somewhat tough time with the boss. I don't know, we'll see though. There is a very tiny chance that I might actually have to make a more powerful weapon. Or, I guess, use the rod I've been neglecting to make. Oh my god, these birds! Okay. I'm free. Freedom! Guys. Thank you. Oh, no platinum. Oh, hey, boss. Here it is. This is the first boss. It's a tank. I'm noticing that my damage... I guess it's not starting to fall off. I'm still doing somewhat okay. I believe it had it. Yep, that big old freaking beam. I think that'll actually hurt me quite a bit. So I'm just gonna defeat it before it gets a chance to use it on me. Oh, Jesus, what happened to you, Don? No lucky drop for us. Anyway, that's the first area tackled. Oh, cool, tornado. Not again. What do I do now? Huh. Gonna have to think about this, aren't I? What? Can anybody tell me why I did that? In case anybody didn't understand what I just did. I gave Don, the green fairy, a very valuable present. Not the most valuable thing it could have gotten. But nonetheless, I'm not happy you threw a high-level spell into my fairy. Not getting that back unless I find it. Here, you can have this. There you go, thanks, you're welcome. What did... I just gave... Oh... Ignore this part. I'm reloading the save. I cannot believe I gave 3 spells to my pets. One of them was intentional, but the other two, come on. Now, if I somehow get 7 magic items, I'm going to be angry. No! Akuma, you betrayed me. Ah, it's another tank. I feel like this is the one I was thinking about. Or maybe I'll just crush this one too. Yeah, that definitely seems like what I was talking about. Anyway. Lucky drop? Yes, actually, I think that's its rare drop. 2 doors down. I guess left was technically the place we should have gone next. Anyway. After 10,000 years, I've traversed this portal nightmare hell to fight this bloody red golem. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I cannot bring monsters or people into the final battle. So, we're gonna have to rough it alone. Well, since nothing really interesting happened in the events of this episode, we're gonna go ahead and finish Arc 2. So let's go ahead and save it. And destroy the save point because, anyway. I've been waiting for you, Earthmate. Give me the rune spheres. Why so excited? Do you sense my power? Has it made you cower in fear? If so, then I'm disappointed in you, Lest. You sound like my mother. Earthmates, the ones who are loved by the earth and blessed by runes. I was defeated once before, the one who had the power, when I tried to take over the continent. But I'm rather thankful for your meddlesome twips now. I might even respect you. You Earthmates have reached a different stage of being, which humans can never hope to attain. As I see it, Earthmates are the closest beings to the gods. What are you talking about? So if you're one of them, I trust you won't disappoint me. Do you want these stones back? If so, you'll need to stop me with your power, by your own hands. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can do it first try. Ow, ow, stop. Ow! Please just die. Maybe I should switch to Slight Clone because I'm really not hitting anything. I'm gonna get owned by that, aren't I? Yes, I am. You know, I was thinking, you know, this is a lot easier than I remember it being. And that's why. I totally forgot about that attack. Aha! We've done it. Yes, you are indeed a true Earthmate. This is the power I've been longing for. What are you babbling about? I was naive and foolish before. I see that now. To take over the world was my desire, but you Earthmates gave me the chance to see how small my desire truly was. Even if humans can rule the world, humans are just humans. We can never be gods. It is simply beyond us. However, what about Earthmates? If I were to obtain the very power that once destroyed my ambitions, if I could be the one who wields the magic that seals even the holy dragons, if I could bear the power that destroys the gods, then would I not be a god? No, you'd just still be an old man. And so, I've finally found which I've been seeking. The rune spheres. Precisely. These too are their own creations. I am in your death. I am in your debt, Earthmate. At long last, I have obtained the keys to enter the realm of the gods. So that's it? That's your master plan? That's why you wanted the rune spheres? You speak as if it's an unworthy goal. You already have the power that everyone desires. You are in no position to doubt my motivations. After I was defeated by the hands of an earthmate, I began scouring the world for some means of becoming one, of becoming just like you. I did everything I could to find the secret. I searched and 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 I finally found it. I found the way. I found the key. The keyblade? Gaze upon me, earthmate. This is my true power, augmented through the might of the rune spear. Oh no, he's gonna goof on me. This is the power I've so long sought. This is the power of the rune spear. I feel it within me. There is no pain. I am without limits. It is glorious. I am a god. I can't lose now. Not after all this. I will save Venti. I promised her I would. Are you still clinging to those false hopes? How long do you plan on placing faith in half-dead God? That husk of a dragon is no longer... That husk of a dragon no longer has any purpose. She is little more than a doorstop. I am the one with the power of the gods at my disposal now. Tremble before me. You'll never understand. Venti is my precious friend. When I lost my memory and came to Selphia, she took care of me and became my very dear friend. And I don't want a selfish bastard like you dismissing her. You know nothing about her. You bore me. Me too. You're boring, 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 Earthmate. I've had enough of your sniveling. The trivia of your mortal life is unimportant to me. Now die. What?
Let's go.
Oh, hey, it's Doug. Hey, Les, can you hear us? Reinforcements have arrived. We neutralized the center of the floating empire. And we brought some big help back with us, so let's defeat Ethelbert and go back home together. Venti? Are you alright? You've got quite a look on your face. Of course I do. You got back one of the rune spheres, no? That's how I was able to... Venti. Why are you smiling? Did you miss me that much? I really did. I see. I missed you too. Oh, I hope nothing bad happens to you in the next 3 minutes. So that's our enemy. Yep. I see. He has an enormous amount of rune power in him. That's the power bestowed by the rune spheres, is it? It's too much for a human to bear. Sorry, Venti. For what? I promised you I'd get back all the rune spheres, but I couldn't. Are you saying you've given up? So you came here because, well, we're going to get the rune spheres back from him right now, you and I. Just as promised, okay? Venti? Alright, I'm ready for this. Are you two finished talking now? Can the slaughter resume? Let's get this over with, native dragon and earthmate. Who do you think you're talking to, human? Human? Absurd. I am not such an insignificant creature anymore. Oh? I am an earthmate. Blessed by the earth and its runes, humans are nothing to me now. They are but pathetic ants, not even worth fighting. How foolish. Earthmates are humans themselves. Your power is nothing more than a sham, a pathetic imitation of something greater than you. If the power you use exceeds your capacity, your body will collapse just like a ragdoll's. You're right. This shell cannot host the soul of a god. Therefore, it is inevitable, and when my body collapses, I will abandon this husk and sublimate into a proper god. There's no point in talking with him anymore. He's gone off the deep end. Lest, are you ready? Of course. Good. Come, sacrifice yourselves for my glorious evolution. Get him! There we go. Now I can poke him. Ow, 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 ow. Wonderful. Magnificent. You are truly impressive, native dragon. And you as well, earthmate, just as I expected. I was right. It was all correct. It was all just as I imagined. He's finished. It was obvious this would happen if you tried to use that much rune power. I am the king of this world. I want more power. Power to destroy everything. Overwhelming power. I've been longing for it for so many years. To possess that power. That was my only desire. To take over the world. And finally, I found it. The power of the rune spheres. You still don't get it, do you, pathetic human? Humans can't become gods. They will always be humans no matter what. It doesn't matter what lofty ends you desire. No one can be something they're not. But that's why everything and everyone is precious, in equal measure. No. You deny this truth? It's nothing more than an excuse invented by those who gave up their ambitions. I'm different. I will not be held back by such a minor hurdle. I will not be satisfied with a vessel like this. These rune spheres have enough power to change things, to change the very nature of life. Native dragon, you understand my meaning, do you not? Although you should have been reborn, how is it you can stay here in this world? You know what that makes it possible, don't you? I butchered that sentence so bad. I can see it clearly. I received the power of the rune spheres, the same power that flows through you. And now that you've lost your power, the flame of your existence is flickering, fading. Has it been 3 minutes already? Venti! It seems I've used too much power. As he said, I too am dying. Let's get back to the other rune spheres then. No. What? My body should have collapsed long, long ago. The Guardians have been halting its progress all this time. I survived by twisting and draining all their life energies. Everything has meaning. So too do the rune spheres. Their purpose was serve and to have been determined when they were burned. If I use them for my own selfish ends, then I'm no different than he. Venti. But listen to me, Emperor of Zax. Zax! Oh my god. The stones are neither for saving my life, nor transforming a human into the Earthmate, or a god. The runes are the essence of vitality. They grant life to everything on and in the ground. Even if you should try to change their purpose, bending it to your own selfish needs, I, when Dragon Ventus will not allow it. As a native dragon, I swear, it shall not stand. Do you understand what that means? It means you too die. Maybe so, but in spite of knowing the fate that awaits me, this is my duty. If I should ignore it, how can I take pride in anything I've ever done? How could I ever say, without hesitation, that I am truly glad to have been born into this world as a native dragon? I think you misunderstand one thing about me. And what might that be? I too am proud of myself and what I've done in this life. And the goal I spent my life trying to achieve is to abandon this human body and become a god. And the rune spheres I possess, along with the circumstances that have brought them into my possession, can make my dream a reality. Ether Link. What is this? I'm being dragged to him? Venti. Did you forget, Earthmate? What I have been studying through It's been a long day. What I have been studying through my use of the rune spheres is a means of attaining power above. Oh my god. It's been a long, long day. Is a means of obtaining the power of an Earthmate as a human. Then, by using that power, combining human and monster into one entity. And then, through that technique, becoming a true, honest-to-goodness, native dragon. To transform a human into a native dragon, into a god. That is what I seek. No, you mustn't. Venti. Earthmate of Selphia, why are you so upset? Did I not warn you well in advance? I said, even if you don't come to me, I will most assuredly come to you. I was thinking about destroying you first, as you are the biggest obstacle to my success. But since the native dragon came right to my door, this whole plan suddenly became more convenient. Suddenly become? Come on. Now become part of me. Grant me your godly powers.
No way!
No, I can't let this happen. Well. Before I push this fight any further, the next portion of this battle, I just want to spoil it a little. Let's skip ahead, I guess, if you don't want to hear it. You are technically scripted to lose. However, you actually can defeat the next form, provided you have, I guess, decent equipment and don't suck at dodging things. If you do, things change a little bit in the dialogue. I probably will not do this because I realistically would have to do New Game Plus to get the equipment I need. But anyway, there are videos of it on YouTube if you want to see what happens there. Back to the game. Venti? Hey, Venti. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Now I have the power of a god and a vessel to match it. This is the perfect form for a conqueror. It is wonderful. Positively stunning. What? Les.
Venti!
Venti? Please, defeat me. Send me back to the Forest of Beginnings with him. It's the only chance we have to stop this. But please, stop him. Venti. That foolish dragon just doesn't know when to give up. But she was worshipped as a god all this time. It stands to reason that she'd fight me to the end. Now then. How do you like it, Earthmate? Do you like my new look? Does Ventus Will's skin suit me? Am I beautiful? I don't swing that way, Ethelbert. Poor Lest, I feel sorry for you. I warned you once, but you ignored me. And now look, what's happened. But not to worry. The power of Ventus Will that now flows within me, the power you couldn't protect, would be put to good use as your new god and the future ruler of this entire world. Ethelbert. Ah, I know. As a token of my gratitude towards the native dragon and you who made this all possible, I shall make my first order of business the burning of the town of Selphia to ashes. Surely the good Lady Ventus Will would be pleased with such a humble offering, no? Ethelbert. Come, Earthmate. I will make you feel the same sense of humiliation and frustration as I. You will crawl there helplessly in despair and self-loathing. Woo! He goofed me. He goofed me good. I have to stop him. Good. Good. That's very good indeed. This is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see one of your kind, who once struck me down, crawl upon the ground like an insect. You Earthmates do deserve some measure of respect, to be sure, for you are the only ones who have ever humbled me. However, I will not forget that humiliation, that suffering. I will never forget it, Earthmate. For days, for years, for decades, again and again and again, I will never forget. I've dreamed of it so many times. I've dreamed about the day I was defeated by the likes of you so many times, every night. What are you talking about? I'm old and senile. Every time I've dreamt about it, it broke my heart. Broke it into 2, 3, 4, 5,000 pieces. So, please accept this token of my appreciation. Suffer. Suffer. Suffer! Writhe, agonize, die. And when you've been dealt with, I will see to it that all of your kind is exterminated from this plane, Earthmate. But before I kill you, I will take great pleasure in annihilating everything you love. Oh no, Doug, I've loved him so much. No. Should really stop being so mean to Doug. Doug, Arthur. If they're so precious to you, then why don't you protect them? Oh, that's right, because you can't. After all, You couldn't even save the holy dragon as she suffered right in front of you. So what's next? Stop. Don't force yourself, Lest. Just stay there and enjoy the show. I want to see you. I want you to see me destroying everything that's precious to you. One by one. I have to stop him, but I have no strength left. I'm sorry, Fenty. I'm sorry, everyone. ...
You have to win!
Don't give up, Lest. What? What was that light? I can feel something warm by my heart. Venti's charm is glowing? Lest, don't give up. Do. High res image. Ah, it's working. It's going through.
Great!
Well done, Amber. Or should I call you Watson? Either way, I'm proud of you.
I'll do it.
Can you hear us, Prince? The voice of Lady Ventuswell came to us through the charm. She told us to gather our power and send it to you from the rune spots. Ah, so we're gonna spirit bomb him. Got it. So we're going to do exactly as we've been instructed. The power will come through the feather. So,
You can do it!
don't give up. Not yet. Show that fiendish emperor you won't go down without a fight.
Do it!
If a detective gives up, the case remains unsolved. I can't hold this much longer. Are you hearing our thoughts? Take them. Make them a part of you. Use them. Don't forget Lust. Do.
All right.
Okay, it's ready. So what do? We, the Guardians, send as much rune power as we can from here. So you guys pray for us that Les receives it.
Okay.
Alright, got it. Let's do this. I love you, Lest. Hey, Porco. Yo, Chlorica, you awake?
No.
Come on, guys, we have to focus. No, you're helping. A lot more than Doug and Arthur did. We're going to send our power to Les together, right?
To win.
Yes, I'm praying with all my heart right now. Oh, so you are awake now, huh? I guess that's my cue to start praying too.
Show me your move.
With the power of my love, Les will succeed. Get ready, I'm gonna send it right now. Hey, what? Wait, I still have to pray too? Don't give up, Les. Okay, I hope you're hearing all this, Les. Remember, you're not alone. Do. I'm ready. How about you guys? Is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
I'm ready. Jones, Kale. Everything is a-okay on my end. Same here. Then let's pray our debts to that nosy fool. Dolly, why can't you just be honest about your feelings? Now's the time, you know. That's okay, Pico. We all know how she truly feels. What she means is she wants to show her appreciation to Les, right? That's right. And given the nature of this dilemma, we should all act just as we normally do. Looks like you weren't fooling anybody, Dolly. Dumb ghost. Dolly? Are you alright? I'm fine. For hundreds of years, I was sending rune power to Venti from here. Hang in there, Dolce.
Go!
Please send our thoughts to Les. That's right, it's all up to you now.
You're almost there.
Hang in there, milady. Milady, lest I will not forgive you if you give up now. That sentence confused me for a second. Yeah, don't worry, you have my word.
Right?
I also have something I want to say to Lest. I hate you. So I really hope for a safe resolution. Blue, doo, doo. Okay, let's get started. Shouldn't you be a little more serious about this? I'm being completely serious, I assure you. I may not be outwardly showing it any nervousness, but trust me, I'm giving this my best effort. I don't doubt you for a moment. Come on, let's wait for them, just like always. One of a butler's duties is to take care of the house during the master's absence. So fear not, we butlers will protect the castle for sure.
Okay.
Can I have a word too? As a knight, I'm truly sorry I can't join you in this fight,
Watch your back.
but I'll definitely protect the people of this town with my life.
You can do it.
I'm waiting for you, Les. I'm waiting for your return here, as am I.
I am at your service.
Your place is right here, Your Majesty.
Hey,
Don't give up. Save Ventuswell. You are the only one who can save her. The only hope for this world.
do it.
Take our hope and give it form. We believe in the future you weave, whatever it may be. My wounds are getting healed, and I feel the power of friendship welling up from within me, too.
The rest
Lest, I
is
leave my soul to you as well. Please, defeat this false god. Destroy him with your own two hands. Can I use my sword instead? You're right, everyone. You're right. I mustn't give in. I have to do everything in my power to stop this. So you're struggling in vain, are you? I will rise up against you as many times as it takes, because I'm not alone. Everyone in Selphia is waiting for a return. How touching. You're quite the dreamer, Earthmate. It seems I'll need to break your spirits all over again. Just as mine were broken and left for dead. Man, he's such a Debbie Downer. Again and again. Ow, ow, ow. You know, I wonder how much health we have right now. 79,000. I would love to have that much health in the game, just naturally. Oh, it's whale thing. Ooh! 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 That hurt. That hurt a lot. There we go.
Venti!
Venti. Look at your face. You're a mess. I told you before, remember? Nothing's impossible. Venti. I don't understand. This cannot be. How could a god lose to a mere human? I had divine power on my side, and even a divine body. You had nothing. What? None of that amounted to anything at all. Not where it counts. You never actually had control over the power of a native dragon, or even an earthmate. You were pulling the strings for one dark moment, but that power was ours. It was always ours. No, I had everything, but you earthmates, you destroyed it all again, just like before. You weren't even defeated by an earthmate. You were defeated by an ordinary human. That's impossible.
Yes.
power comes from the heart. It's not something tangible or measurable. Most of my equipment would beg to differ here. And you can never possess something. Been a long day. And you can never possess someone else's heart unless they give it to you willingly. Which is why I did just that. I handed my heart over to another, to many others. I gave them my thoughts and my passions, to ordinary humans. No, I was defeated by humans? I became an earthmate, and even surpassed a native dragon, and yet I was brought down by mere humans. No, it cannot be. I cannot accept this. I can never accept this. Never. What? These runes are being dragged into the forest of beginnings. That means... Yes, he used too much of the rune sphere's power for his human body to contain it. He's on the verge of collapse. I knew it. I'm no longer human. This is proof. Look at this, Earthmate. I'm going back to the forest as a god. Admit it, Earthmate. My existence, my dignity. I am a dying god. Admit it. Admit it, Earthmate. Admit it. He clung to his delusion until the very end. What a pity. Yeah, what a pity. His voice was killing my throat. But... Venti, are you alright? Yes, somehow. Thank goodness. Well done, Lest. You defeated Ethelbert. It must have been quite an ordeal. Not at all. Because I wasn't alone. I had everyone else by my side. I see. I don't know how I can ever repay you for risking your life on my behalf. Thanks. Thank you for saving me, Lest. Venti? I'm not the only one who saved you. Everyone in town fought alongside me. You should thank them too.
Venti?
Venti, what's wrong? You're right. Once we get home, I need to thank every single person in Selphia. Hop on my back, Lest. Let's head on home. You got it. And that is the end of Arc 2. I hope nothing bad happens in the next 5 minutes. I just keep foreshadowing. It's kind of fun. Anyway. So, from here, after we start the events of Arc 3, I have no idea if I'm going to do one episode or if I'm going to stream the entire thing. Because the thing is, even if I did an episode, I would mostly just do the event and then struggle with the first maybe 1 or 2 bosses, and then that would be it. Because I need to defeat at least 2 bosses in there with what I have right now in order to get some stronger equipment. And I don't know if that would be long enough for an entire episode, so it would make more sense to me to stream it. I might stream the entirety of Arc 3, maybe, and just make that into an episode. Like, condense the stream down into a smaller bit. But you guys will have to let me know that one. I will at the very least probably be streaming the grinding session, I suppose. Might even do it on YouTube. Test the waters a little bit. But we'll have to see how that goes. Anywho, I will probably skip these credits and you guys will get back to when everything's going on again. So we'll be right back. So I was right after all. About what? You, Lest. You've released the Guardians and defeated Ethelbert. And saved me. From the first moment I met you, I saw a small light shining within. Now that I think about it, it could have been a ray of hope. Oh, come on now, that's pretty cheesy. I'm serious, you're a ray of hope. You gave the Guardians, the town of Selphia, and the people of Norad a future. You should take more pride in what you've accomplished. We all defeated Ethelbert together, though. No, it was mostly me. That's true. I suppose you did. Everyone wanted to save you, Venti. Including you? Of course. I see. Well, we're almost out there. Hold on tight. I'm starting my descent.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lest. You're welcome. Be it ever so humble. I feel like I've been fighting forever. Yes, it's been a long day indeed. I'm a bit tired myself. Venti? Hi, everyone. I knew you'd come back. We may have helped a little, but this is your victory most of all, Lest. I was so moved by your brave actions. Even if I couldn't have seen them, I knew they were happening. It wasn't just me. I was able to win this battle because of everyone's prayers. You all had a hand in it. Thoughts and prayers saved the day, like always. You must be tired too, Ven. Yes. Are you alright? Lest. That must be Margaret. They're back from the ruins. The time frame before their return does seem plausible, but it could be a trap. Why would it be exactly? Just my instincts as a detective. I can see things are back to normal here. I owe everyone a real debt of gratitude. I'm going to go give my thanks. See you later, Venti. Take care. Great job, Lest. Thanks. I couldn't have done it myself, though. You sure did a wonderful job, Lest. You must be exhausted. It was fantastic. I was so moved by what was happening around me. Yeah, I was moved too. From one side of the stage to the other as the boss kicked my ass. Why don't you say something too, Dillis?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
You must be tired.
Good job. You did well. What was that? Stop being such a shy baby. This is a time for celebration.
Here you go.
It is indeed. And what better way to celebrate than with a kiss from moi? Please, no. Please, no. It almost feels like a dream, but I'm not dreaming, am I? Oh, I have something perfect for you, Chlorica. I call it a cheek pincher. Botto? Watch yourself. It lets you check to see if you're dreaming. With a name like that, I'd say it's pretty obvious how it works. By the way, where's Doug? I haven't seen him just yet.
It can't be.
Wait.
Hey.
No, don't you dare tell me. It's the airship. What? What if they went to the airship dock and it exploded? Ugh, that cracked me up. I mean,
Doug!
man, my sense of humor is pretty morbid thinking about it. Anyway, Doug! Arthur! I'm so glad you two are okay. Of course we are. How could I die in a place like that? Don't know how we did it, but we did. We made it through. I have to admit that it was very, very close. You two. Thanks so much for coming to help. They virtually did nothing, though. I promised you I'd do everything in my power, didn't I? Which was virtually nothing. Doug! Oh dear, Doug, you're still alive. Granny Blossom, of course I am. What's with the vice grip? Granny Blossom, stop it, they're looking at us. There's no need to be embarrassed. Blossom must have been terribly worried. Let her at least hug you. Wait, what happened to Ethelbert and Ventuswell? That's right, after Ethelbert took over. Don't worry, I defeated Ethelbert and took back both Venti and the Rune Spheres. For serious? I'm ecstatic to hear that. And where are the Rune Spheres now? Right here. Let me hold on to them for a moment, please. I'll order the capital to have them set in the right place right away. And of course, I'll make sure they're fully secure this time. Thanks a bunch. Now, what say we go visit Lady Ventuswell? Sure. I'll go thank the others. Alright. Phew, I'm glad that's over. Gotta admit, I was pretty damn worried. You don't look it now. You look sickeningly happy with now. I'm just gonna skip that dialogue. Shut up. So do you, Dillis, now that you know Doug's okay? Huh? You two just can't get enough of each other. What? That's not true. Last. We were so worried, especially Milady. Milady. Way to go, Lest. I heard all about your accomplishments for Lady Ventiswell. Seems like you were outstanding, just as expected. I couldn't have done it without everyone else's help. Thank you. No, we should be the ones thanking you. Thank you so much for bearing the weight of our passions and hearing our thoughts. So, not bad, Lest. Here she goes again. Thanks, Dolce. I was really encouraged when you told me to come home safely. Huh? Oh, so that's what you prayed for, huh?
Dear me.
How sweet of you, Dolly.
I see.
I had no idea. Wait, Kale, don't you dare. Don't worry, I know. Fine then. I'll make sure to tell everyone exactly what happened so there are no misunderstandings. What? That sounds lovely. Ruh-roh. Now hold on a second. I'll wander around the town a little more, I think. Oh, there you are. How are you? Are you uninjured? We saw Lady Ventiswell on our way back. Your Majesty, that was utterly magnificent. You were not badly injured, yes. I was very worried. I'm truly sorry that I couldn't accompany you. As a knight, it would have been my honor. Believe me, I would have been happier if somebody was there with me. We all prayed a lot so that you'd win. You are the hero of this town, Your Majesty. Sheesh, why don't you all calm down a little bit? Sheesh. Oh, Leon. That's my name, don't wear it out. Thank you very much for helping me. Of course, I need to thank each and every one of you. Couldn't have saved Venti if it weren't for all your efforts. I'm glad we placed our hopes on you. Thank you, Last. Last. I finally found you, and you're with everyone else. Excellent. Will you all come to the restaurant, please? The restaurant? Why? Porco and Dillis are preparing special dishes in celebration. We're having a party today. I've asked the kingdom to hold off on their official thanks so we could all have time to unwind. Oh, then we should invite Venti too. Lady Ventiswell won't be attending. Huh? She said the whole restaurant would collapse if she would try to fit inside. That's true. I must say she looked quite tired too. She could use some quiet. It must have been a long and exhausting day for her. But you'll join us, right, Lest? Things would not be the same if you were not here. Of course.
Shall we?
Yay, then let's go.
All right.
We'll join you after we see Venti. Okay, we'll be waiting. It's you. You're awake. So, does everyone seem to be having a good time now that the crisis is averted? They do. They're all happy that everything's going back to normal again. Back to normal. Yeah. With you and everyone else present and accounted for. And you too, of course. Right. Peaceful, carefree days filled with joy and love. You and I bickering and laughing like we always do. It all seems so small compared to what we just accomplished, but it's exactly what we all want. What we all need. It's what makes life worth living.
Venti?
Venti. They were all overcome with joy, weren't they? Absolutely. I'm satisfied then. Satisfied that I could see you this one last time. What? Venti, your body. Why? I can no longer stay here. I must go to the Forest of Beginnings.
Why?
What? But we've taken back the rune spheres. Even using the power of the rune spheres, I cannot receive the runes without the body themselves. What do you mean? By the time you defeated Ethelbert, my body had already returned to the Forest of Beginnings. What's left here is only my spirit. My wish was to see everyone's faces one last time, and to spend even a moment longer with you. But my time is short. It will soon be impossible to maintain this form by just wishing, and the runes are dwindling.
Farewell.
It's time to say goodbye, Lest. No, don't be sad. I was supposed to die centuries ago, and yet we met. That's enough. That enough is a miracle. At one point I had resented the decision made by the Guardians and Earthmates. But I am thankful now. Getting to know you, making such a dear friend, was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Venti, that's why. I want you to smile as you see me off. This is the last request I'll make of you, and I ask it as a friend. Please. That's not fair, Venti.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Look after this town for me while I'm gone. Don't worry, I have plenty of others to help me with that. Anything could happen the moment I leave. Not really, you weren't actually doing anything after all. Cheeky little brat. Still. They'll all be sad, you know. It's almost time. Venti, I won't forget you, nor I you, Venti. I don't really care if you do. No, you care. You get lonely so easy. I know you're happy to hear me say I won't forget you. Mind your own business. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind you thinking of me from time to time. Remembering that I once existed in this world. I promise you, I'll never, ever forget a moment of the time we spent together. I'll keep bragging to everyone that the first friend I ever made was a dragon god who's sensitive and strong, and has a caring, loving heart. Jerk. I couldn't keep my promise. What? I promised to bring back your memories, and that I'd stay beside you until that day comes.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You didn't break that promise. What? You did exactly what you said you'd do. I now have tons of wonderful memories thanks to you. I came to this town and got to know a lot of people, and learned so much just by talking with them. Not to mention that melodramatic best friend of mine. She's a bit scaly but very sweet. My memories, both happy and sad, are all here within me, so there's nothing to worry about. You did me one better than bringing them back. You helped me create newer, better memories. I see. Hey, Venti. Don't go. Venti, please stay. It's time. I'm sorry. Venti. Wait, please don't go.
The rest.
Goodbye, Lest. Venti! I was truly happy to have known you. Hey! Thanks to you, I could love another human being again, Venti. If one day our paths may cross once more, then nothing would please me more than spending every day bickering and joking with you again.
Venti!
Venti! Thank you, Lest. My last best friend. Venti. You idiot. How am I supposed to say my final goodbyes with a smile? That day, Venti disappeared from our sight. We were in mourning for a long time, but everyone's lives are more or less back to normal now. Every now and again, though, we get the feeling that something important is missing. The Zex Empire retreated soon after the fall of their emperor. Envoys are being sent from NORAD for diplomatic relations. Now that Ethelbert's gone, Zex seem to have entered into a period of radical change. Arthur says it could transform the political landscape in a very positive way. But really, isn't that to be expected? Enemies or no, they're still human beings. As for me, I've been living life just like I had been, like everyone else in this town. Although my heart feels a little emptier than before after Venti's departure. I constantly remind myself that I've gained just as much as I've lost. I still can't remember who I was before coming here. However, these new memories I've made are ones that I can look back on with pride. They're memories of beautiful times spent with dear friends. I wonder if she's watching over us from afar. Once there was a god in this town. She took the form of a dragon but spoke the language of humans. As much as she loved us, she was afraid of getting hurt, so she remained distant for a long time. She was a truly caring god, and now, though she's gone now, we must move forward with our lives working toward a blissful future, through both happiness and hardships. We must live every day here, toiling as we mortals are wont to... What? What was the last promise I made with my first friend? Once there was a god in this town, and I was her friend. And that is the end of the second arc, and technically the end of the game. I will definitely be streaming, at least trying to get to the third arc. Maybe I'll make an episode of it, I do not know. But I'll just maybe wait a couple of days for feedback, see what people say, and then we'll take it from there. If this ends up being the last episode, besides the live stream, thank you all for watching. I had a lot of fun making this series, getting all the feedback and all that. And I hope that you will watch the Rune Factory 5 playthrough and the other stuff I got going on the other Let's Play channel. Gonna be starting that back up soon. And I hope you're looking forward to and will watch the stuff I plan on creating for this channel as well. So, thank you all for watching. Until next time, see you later.